There is a rock solid way for you to guarantee your own success, to make the achievement of your goals or New Year's resolutions or even your dreams inevitable. And if you don't do this, you risk living a mediocre, humdrum existence or even a lame life, and having to deal with the regret and the remorse and the pain of having failed to achieve your goals, knowing right here that it's possible and that you have the potential and the power, and that as your best self you could have done it. Just ask yourself, right? Would you regret not achieving your big goals and dreams at the end of your life? And if you study the lives of people who on their deathbed, they talk about it. And they say, yeah, that's my biggest regret, are the things that I didn't do that I know I could have. In fact, let me tell you a quick story. I was traveling with my family. My wife and I, we have 7 children, and we love to travel, not to the next town, but across entire continents. And we were driving down from Alaska all through the United States. And I met this couple. They were older, and I was helping them out, and I was telling them about my story about driving. And we were going to drive from Alaska all the way down to Panama over a couple of years, and just big epic travel with our family. And the lady, she was in her, they were in their early 80s. She got right up in my face and she's like, young man, you do it. You go do that. And I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it. Tell me why you're feeling so passionate about it. She told me how for years he had been a foreman out at the mine, and they had always promised every year, this year we're gonna take our kids and we're gonna go do this big trip. It's gonna be amazing. This is gonna be our year. And each year passed saying, well, next year we'll do it. We didn't get to it this year, next year we'll do it. And they did that every year. And eventually when the kids moved out and had their own kids, they said, when he retires, then we're gonna take the kids and the grandkids, the whole family, we're gonna go do this amazing trip. We're gonna have the most incredible experience and make up for all those lost years. We're gonna do that. And then with huge tears and sobs of regret and remorse, she told me, we never did it. He's been retired for 11 years and we never went. We never did it. We didn't go live our dream. We had forfeited the chance to live our big dream. Friends, you have to do this. You have to achieve your goals and dreams. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to give you 3 things. Here's my daughter right here. What? Come here.
Ride the horse.
Okay, you want to ride the horses? In just a minute.
I can ride both of them.
You can't ride both of them. Nope. If you could fit your legs on both of them, that would be funny, huh? Do you want to come say hi on the video? No? Okay. By the way, I'm Greg Denning, and I'm the co-creator of the Extraordinary Family Life Formula, and I am the creator of the Be the Man Masterclass. And every day, I get to work with great men and women just like you to help them achieve their dreams and their goals. I learned this the hard way. I grew up in a broken home, and I ended up out on my own at an early age, just struggling to find out how to achieve, how to even set a goal, and let alone actually make it happen, and then to allow myself to dream and then go achieve a dream. And I wanted it. I was out on my own at 16, and I wanted it so desperately. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be successful. Started studying voraciously and finding the secrets to success and happiness. And I went through, I still read at least a book a week. And I've been able to help and work with thousands of people on 5 continents, across dozens of countries. And I figured out there's just 3 simple things. As I would implement it and try, and then something would happen and it'd fall apart and fall on my face, or working with a client and it's just not working. I'm like, what is it? What are the things that just make the difference? Simple things that can just guarantee success. Can they make your achievement inevitable? Can you guarantee your own success? And I found the things that just work, and they work for everyone. And you might be thinking, oh my gosh, no, I can't do that. I've tried to do it, and I tried everything and it just didn't work. Or, well, I'm not like you, right? You're lucky. You get to do that. You have that gift. You have that talent. Oh, you can do that. I can't do that. And I've felt that before. And I remember saying those same things, well, this is just the way I am. I was shy and reclusive and afraid, and I was insecure. And sometimes really discouraged and even depressed and doubtful, and didn't believe in myself. And then I thought, oh, well, this is the way things are. You can't change anything about it. And I remember feeling like a victim. It's like there's nothing I can do about this. I can try, I tried, but it doesn't work. Right? Oh, I've set goals before. Or sometimes we even say things like, well, goals, they aren't important. It's not important to have goals. Why not just exist, and why not just live? Why? I don't want to set myself up for disappointment. I've been there, my friends, and I've felt that. Man, I've felt that. And I used those same, kind of excuses. And I told myself those same stories that stopped me from really achieving and really getting after. So I'm going to tell you 3 things. These things are going to blow your mind and give you back the power that's already yours. You have that power inside of you. We're just going to unleash the power and the potential that's in you, and so that you can guarantee your own success. Whoa, you ready? 3 P's, okay? 3 P's. The first one is you have to get a picture. You have to picture it in your head, what it is exactly that you want. Because if you don't have a target, you can't hit it. How can you hit a target you don't have? And then if you kind of have a target, but it's a little fuzzy, how can you get a target that you can't see? You've got to have that picture. You got to have that clear picture in your head. And I see this all the time. In fact, I would say this is the number one thing with working with great people. I work with high achievers, top performance. I do executive coaching. And the biggest thing that's holding people back is a lack of clarity. Because when we're not clear, I mean crystal clear, if we don't know exactly what we want, then it leads to procrastination. It leads to hesitation, frustration, irritation, cycles and patterns where you're just kind of going and going without ever going anywhere. And very often it's just we don't have a clear picture yet. So number 1, get an absolutely clear picture of exactly what you want. So don't say something like, I would like to lose weight. That's too vague. Say, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks, right? Boom, that's it, right? You've got to get a clear picture. I want to earn, $100,000 in the next 12 to 18 months. I want to travel to Thailand for 10 days next year. Right? You pick these things and be really specific about what it is you want, and pick something that just lights you up, that just gets you so excited. And I would challenge you to pick something that's a little bit, it's big enough to intimidate you and kind of make you nervous. Like, ooh, that's exciting, but it's a little bit intimidating. I don't know if I can do it. So number 1, get this picture, write it down, share it with me, share it in the comments. What's your big picture? What's your dream? Share it, get it out there. Like, get excited about it. And share it with people that are willing to cheer you on and not tear you down and tell you can't do it. Right? Surround yourself with friends that'll cheer you on. So get a clear picture of that, write it down, put it up where you can see it. Maybe create a vision board. I have a full course on how to create a vision board, and vision boards for families. Get the tools and the training, the strategies, all the systems there so it can support, you can make it happen, but get that up. Write it down in your goals, right? You maybe even, here's a major success strategy. Rewrite that goal every single morning. That's the gold right there. Okay, number 1 is get a picture of it. I'm going to give you 2 more. 2 more things that here just make all the difference. Because maybe you've done this before. Maybe you've done, I did have a picture. I did set a goal, and I just never achieved my goal. Maybe you're like 80% of people who set a New Year's resolution will have broken it or forgot about it by February. By February! And 30 days later, 80% of people are like, that's out, right? You don't want to be like that. Get that picture, get it in front of you. Number 2, and here's how you keep going and don't become part of the 80%. You have to get a plan. And you're like, well, yeah, duh. But the problem is, most of us suck at planning. And with love, maybe I'll say that you suck too at planning, right? And we have to get a clear plan, and it has to be a plan that other people have done. It has to be a proven plan. And you've seen other people do it. You've read about other people doing it. You've done enough homework to say, oh, that works. If I want to lose 10 pounds, or I want to make this much money, or I want to fix my marriage, or this relationship with my kids, or I want to run a marathon, or I want to start a business, or I want to restore a car, or I want to travel to a foreign land, you do a little bit of homework and find the common denominators, right? Because you'll hear crazy stuff over here and over there, but you'll find these common denominators like, oh, look, this person, this person, this person, this person, they all did it. That's why I studied the lives of of great men and women and really dug into personal human peak performance over 2 decades. And I know the plans. I know what works. I've done the homework. And it won't take you 2 decades. It can take you a couple of hours to find a rock solid plan. It has to be a proven plan. And then you write out the plan. And it has timelines and it has deadlines. But now you have a clear picture of what you want. And you can see it. Maybe you got a picture out. Maybe you've written it down. You have a clear plan. And it's in front of you, not this out of sight, out of mind. I wrote it on a piece of paper somewhere, or I wrote it on my phone and I'll never see it again. It's on some document on my computer, I'll never look at it again. But you've got a picture and a plan, and now you know this is what I have to do, right? Now it's right in front of you. And you break it down in a simple way like, I can do this. This is totally doable. All right, now the next one, this is critical, right? We could even throw a bonus one in here. Let's throw a little bonus one in here. People. They're all P's, 4 P's. I'm going to give you a bonus one. People. Get around the right kind of people, because people will help. It's like building a team, and things are so much easier with a team. Get the right kind of people on your team. If you're around people that are constantly tearing you down, that are negative, if you're listening to the news and it's just negative all the time, stop listening to the news. If you're listening to music or watching movies, or you're around people and they're just toxic or cynical or critical all the time, just respectfully distance yourself and shut down those things and surround yourself and go find people that will support you and cheer you on. Get a team of people that will make a difference and help you achieve your dreams and goals. A lot of you are not hitting your goals because of the people you've surrounded yourself with. And if there are people that you really can't get away from right now, you can still listen to great audiobooks and watch videos like this and listen to my podcast, the Extraordinary Family Life Podcast. You can listen to that. Ready? For the last one, this is amazing. The last P, and this is critical, is pursuit. It's, in fact, specifically relentless pursuit. Most people give up too soon. I think Walt Disney said, the difference between winning and losing most often is not quitting. And so you look at that plan and you just keep hammering away at your plan. And you refuse to give up, right? You refuse to quit. You just keep going. And if you'll commit with your integrity on the line, you can do this. You've got the power to do this. And you might be thinking right now, I can't do that. I've tried that before. I'll fail. I can't do it. You can. You totally can do this. And you might set up rewards, incentives, or consequences. You might get people to help hold you accountable. You might sign up for some coaching. You might get in the right course to help you do this. That's what my whole Be the Man Masterclass is all about, to help men be their absolute best selves and live life in an extraordinary way. I get to empower people every day. It's amazing. But that's what it's all about. And you get this relentless pursuit, meaning you find, here's a perfect example. You find the book, the one book that it just dials into what you need to do, and you read from that book every single day. And you don't miss, you just reread it. And if you miss, you don't miss twice. You just, back up, and you read from that book, and you reread that book, and you go for it. For example, I wanted to get control of my mind when I was in my early 20s. I was tired of doubts and fears and insecurities. And so I got the book As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And I literally read a couple of pages from that book every single morning for over 2 years. Just read through it again and again and again until it transformed me. That was the relentless pursuit. If you want to learn a language, I'm studying French every day, right? I haven't missed in over 300 days. And maybe if you want to learn an instrument, whatever your goal is, follow it with relentless pursuit. Just keep at it. And it's like a log. Say you're trying to chop through a log, and if you just go over and you just keep chopping, you stop to sharpen and you come back and you just keep chopping, eventually you're going to chop through that, and you're going to be able to guarantee your own success. You're going to make the achievement of your goals or your resolutions inevitable. Oh, baby, this stuff is awesome, right? So, look, I got tools and resources. You need tools and resources, and you need the people. So check out my podcast, the Extraordinary Family Life Podcast, totally free. Tons of resources on there to help you build an extraordinary life. Go out to my website. I'll put links down here below. GregDenning.com, ExtraordinaryFamilyLife.com. I have the Be the Man Masterclass for men. got, training for marriages, parenting, all that. The tools are there, and there are tons of free resources or investments in you. Like, get the tools, get the training, empower yourself, make your success one of your top priorities, and guarantee it for yourself. Get after it so that you can live the kind of life you want to live. Check out these next videos for more tools and training and resources to help you live an absolutely extraordinary life, because awesome is always an option. Reach upward.